Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our second round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate, Rich Beam. It's always great to have you with us. Our leader is 8 under par as we get underway here on 2K Sports. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. That's a little untidy. This is his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault in missing the green.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? 13 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Tough to tell because the break is so slight, but it will move left.
So close. Okay, let's head to the next. The second is a par 5. Well, that looks like it caught the downslope there. That one's going to run a long way.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. We've arrived at a par 4.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
This is looking pretty good in the air. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. The putt drops and we're moving on. So no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Here we are at the 4th hole.
That bunker fronting the green is not in play. It's just there for aesthetics. Get you thinking a little bit. Anything missed out to the right is going to run all the way down into a really steep hollow. Difficult to get it up and down from there. Bailing out to the left is the proper miss.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Ant-Man on the ground. John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Oh, can you believe it?
That was all luck, but listen, luck counts in this game. Mark me down for a 1, I say.
And back to the course with the live action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, looks to have chosen a pretty good line. Started that well right. Putting for a par now. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Let's go to hole number 5. And it's a par 4. Oh, that was flushed. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
And he's hit that inside the range. Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I don't know that you can give this enough break off the left-hand side. Whew.
That came off the blade pretty nicely. Come on. Get in, son.
Yeah.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And it's a one-stroke buffer for our leader over the field. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. And that brings to an end that hole. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Teeing off here at the 7th. Not a good result there. Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Yeah, that one will play. Now let's head to Tom Kim.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
And back to the play, shall we? Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like a strong 25 feet.
Oh, that's a good line. Yep, well done. And that'll see him move up the leaderboard after that effort. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt. Putting for par. Bogey putt coming up here. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And with that, he's back to even overall. Now a par 5 hole awaits.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, I'm over on the 18th watching Tony Finau set up his next shot.
There's a lot of players out on tour that it's impossible to cheer against, but Tony Finau has to stand at the highest, doesn't he? He's a family man, he's a fun guy, he loves to dance, he's got a groove, he's got a swagger about him, and here he is once again delighting the fans.
Who says nice guys don't finish first? Has never met Tony Finau. Probably the most well-liked man on the PGA Tour. If you don't like Tony Finau, then I don't like you, right? I mean, he's just this great character. I mean, and you see the smiles, but you know underneath, ooh, he wants to rip your heart out. He's got more passion for the game, I think, than anybody out there, and you can see it. You can see the intensity when he's hitting the shot. But as soon as it's over with, it's just all smiles once again. I can't say enough great things about this man. I love him to tears, and I'm always rooting for him. He's a guy that I want to root. I want to see him win more and more and more.
Just a little off with the accuracy there, unable to find the green.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
All right, now it's time for lucky number 7.
Starts off looking good.
Come on. Oh, beauty.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
All right, Rich, crunch time. We're through 9 holes here today of cut day. What do you think's in this player's future?
Just above the cut line currently. It is a nervous time indeed for this player.
Here we are at the 10th, a par 4.
Wide open right here. A couple of cool trees there on the right-hand side for aesthetics only. They do not come into play. And the second shot here to one of the really interesting and neat greens surrounded by some rock outcroppings short of it and long and right as well. This is a gorgeous hole.
John, you got a better view than we do. What's his lie like?
Well, guys, very deep in this rough. This is gonna take some. This is gonna take some precision engineering to get out of this one.
Looking great so far out the rough.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. It's some work to do, however. Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. That's disappointing. 11 feet to the cup.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Sit down. Sit. Oh, that's a pretty good break, that. Staying on the fairway. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff. Sitting at 2 over. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope. Now that's how you roll the rock.
Yeah, nothing to sweat over that one. Well hold. Currently at 2 over par.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? This one needs to kick left. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. "14 feet to the cup. "7 feet to the cup. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, that was picked cleanly. This one's got plenty of legs. This one's for birdie. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. On the tee here, the par 3 14th.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Okay, clubbing down.
Oh, well done. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
So close. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at a couple over for the event. Here we are at the par 5 15th.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, to me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Hope it gets a good kick to the left. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? Big chance here. Well, that'll play.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Let's return to live play now. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Ooh. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
That was special. A birdie putt awaits. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Sitting at 2 over for the event. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. He's setting up for his second shot.
Wind coming right at him.
Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's well played. Pin high. This putt is from 14 feet. And he's down there. You got a read?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
Oh, that is bombed. Sitting at a couple of shots over par. That's a bad error to make there. That's headed right. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Nine feet to the cup. Ooh, nice line. He finishes up with a par at the last. Through to the weekend, Rich, and that was a pretty gutsy performance.
Absolutely. It's always nice, good feeling to make the cut. Some weeks you just don't quite have your A game, but making the cut, always a positive sign.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company as we get into the action. Our featured player currently at 2 over par for the tournament. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Well, that's a fortunate bounce off the downslope. Might get plenty of roll out of this one. Second shot here on the first. Going with the pitching wedge here. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
Here's a look at the par 5 second. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. setting up for his third shot. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole, this tournament. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
What a putt that was. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
It is. You got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds, but why take the chance?
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Not a bad play, that one. Ooh. 8 feet to the cup. And with that effort, now 3 over for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Going with the 7. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
11 feet left to the hole.
He's got this one for birdie.
Oh, what a putt. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Sitting at 1 over. Club face may have got caught up in the rough here. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Putting for a par here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
That's disappointing. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. deep into the front nine. Here we are at the 7th hole. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
This would be a great up and down. How about this shot? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This one is from at least 30 feet out. Ooh, watch this one break. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently at 2 over par. This hole is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with the tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is breaking right to left.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Rich, how are we looking after 9?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out. So far, so good. Love watching these two compete. Oh, just absolutely abused the golf ball there with that shot.
His second shot here.
Four left.
This would be a great up and down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 5, 11th hole. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Seven feet to the cup.
Some damage limitation. This one for a bogey.
And he'll drop to 3 over for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Love the short par fours, Rich. Always an opportunity.
That double bogey on the last hole, well, it's going to leave a mark. There's no doubt about it.
Wow, that was just striped. Beautiful swing there. That one's going to catch the thick stuff. Second shot here on the 12th. And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
Need a strong tee shot right here. That outcropping is a gorgeous line from there. You want to hug the right-hand side as best you can, even bringing those rocks into play as missing it down to the left-hand side. Bogey will be a number that you'll more than likely put on your card.
He's hit this in the right direction. Will it get on the green? Stuff there. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And he needs this to save par. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Yeah, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Yeah, a quality shot that. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt. A par putt awaits. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed, the beauty of them. To me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
That's tidy. Sitting at 2 over par. Just needs this one to kick right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is just going right the whole way along.
Ooh. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
This one is going straight at it.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
An opportunity to make a par here. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Going and going and going. That swing reminded me of smooth jazz. Great rhythm.
Sitting at 2 over. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Putting for birdie. That's disappointing. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
It is the largest fairway on this golf course. Tee it high, let it fly. More rock features on the left-hand side. Just the bunkers on the right are protecting that front portion there. Second shots should be favoring on the left-hand side as you'll get a nice kick to the right back onto the green.
Well, a little off the target with that one. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And if this can go down, he'll save par. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
So close. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that signs off on today's round. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll was in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back, because that's what it looked like.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get set for the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Alvey, Rich Bean, calling all the action here. It's always terrific to have you join us. Well, it's been a super start already. I'm sure there's many more twists and turns left in this championship. Let's get you out to the action. This is his second shot.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here.
On a good line.
This has got some intent. Go in the hole. And makes it. What a bomb. Sitting at a couple over for the event. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. That one's found the thick stuff. Oh no. It's heading to the rough for mine. John, you should have a clearer view than us. How's it lying?
Well, heads up here, guys. I don't know which way this one's going to come out of this stuff. Very, very deep down in here.
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Sitting at 2 over for the event. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
As you got out of bounds all down the right-hand side of this hole. That bunker in the distance on the left is in play. So layup short of that. And second shot goes into a very narrow green. Be aware of that out of bounds lurking to the right. Shots missed out to the right probably won't end up out of bounds. But why take the chance?
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This putt is about 16 feet.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
And this putt coming up for his par. Currently at 2 over par. And now onto the par 3 4th hole.
The bunker short of the green is not there. It's just there to confuse you a little bit. There is a steep runoff off to the right-hand side that you want no part of. Anything bailing out just a little bit to the left is a great call.
Opting for the 5-iron.
Going with less club. Let's see how this turns out. The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one looks like it will start straight and then move to the right.
Oh, good look at birdie here. How good was that putt?
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Next up is this par 4 hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one headed left.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
A 7-footer right here.
Now this is important. This for par.
And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 6th is a par 4.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Handy effort, that one. Standing over his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left for him.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one's right of the green.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Can he make one from long range? Good speed about it. Look at this. Wow, what a putt. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Good putt, that. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This one is for par.
And this one will be for bogey. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. The ninth is a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green. A tough break there. Just getting into that second cut of rough.
This would be a great up and down. The start of this one out on a pretty good line. This one's got some momentum to it. Yes!
What an amazing putt from way out.
And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Fairly generous driving area. The trees out there just there for aesthetics only. And the second shot has got some really cool features around it with the rocks front and left and even behind it. Luke, I absolutely love this hole.
He may not have enough club to reach the green here. This now, his third shot. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. Great shot. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
I don't mind the look of this.
Looking good.
And that should secure the par on this one. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And just sneaks into the heavier grass there. 13 feet to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Well, how good was that? Nice birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right-hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left-hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Always frustrated by missing a green. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Currently 1 under for the tournament. This 14th hole is a par 3.
This is a cool feature because a green runs from right to left, helping a draw, but almost repelling a fade, it seems like. You really got to be smart on your club selection here. And as always, you've got to be mindful of the wind.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That's a wonderful shot here at the 14th and sets up a chance for birdie. Just 10 feet to the cup here.
Starting this one out to the left. Watch it come back, though.
Big putt for par coming up. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, to me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Breeze straight into him.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Outstanding approach shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
A really good look at birdie.
John, have you got a read on this one?
Just a little bit of movement right to left here.
What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And the putt drops. Now 2 under, heading down the stretch. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. This one's looking good. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole. Well played, mate. This is his second shot. That's the common mistake, hitting it out to the left.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there. Putting now for a bogey. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Yeah, the largest fairway on the golf course here. So tee it high and let it fly. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. 2 bunkers protecting the front right portion of this green, but you do have a little bit of help from the left-hand side.
From around 120 yards here.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Going to need to take 1 extra club here, I believe.
This is what remains for 66. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. His event is now in the books as he winds up at 2 under the card. Well, Henny, it was a big day for our featured player as they've been able to complete their goal of taking down rival Tom Kim. Great effort there.
A great outcome indeed. This player, they challenged Tom Kim. He's so super talented that being able to beat him must give this player so much confidence. I'm excited to see what they'll do next.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.